Good morning. Happy Monday, March 2nd. Somehow we are already in March, and I am taking on a so-called Marching into Better Health challenge that I coined myself, but probably not because I'm sure somebody else has used that before. You can't see it. This coffee is black. Something I'm gonna have to get used to over the next who knows how long. But to start, no sugar. Some of you may have seen my Instagram post already, but that's like the big focus of this month is no added sugar whatsoever, because I'm realizing that I probably consume too much of it and it's not really serving me. So when I wake up in the morning, I have my lemon water, whatever, I drink water first, but I then drink coffee with creamer in it. It's vegan creamer, but that doesn't mean it's healthy. There is like 4 grams of sugar per tablespoon, and I don't put just a tablespoon. I probably put 2.5, so maybe at least 10 grams of sugar I'm starting my day with. I'm starting my day with that. Like, that's how I don't know. That's like how I break my fast from sleeping, you know? And also, speaking of fast, I want to truly stick to intermittent fasting. So, no fruit in the morning, like I typically do. I typically bring fruit to work and have my coffee, and that's it until about 12 o'clock. Now, it's just going to be water, black coffee until 12 o'clock. Then I'll eat, and I stop eating at 8. So, back to true intermittent fasting. I did that for a while. Back in the summer, I believe. So it's not too difficult once you get used to it. Your stomach gets used to it. Now, in addition to those two things, I have a couple of other habits. Here's my little habit tracker. I have a couple of other habits that I want to work on, mostly because I need to get a lot done this month. I have set some pretty big goals for myself this month, and I really want to accomplish them. This year is going so fast already, and there's a lot that I need to do and I want to do. And so my goal with this whole thing is just to get more clear-headed, and I think removing sugar will help that. Obviously, I want to get healthier too, but gonna get used to this black coffee for now. And I'm gonna be changing up my workout split and all those things, and share with you my food for the day. So actually it's for the week, so I will talk to you guys later. For lunch this week, we've got some arugula, some jasmine rice, roasted zucchini and carrots, fresh bell peppers, and then these Morningstar Farms chicken strips. I added olive oil, lemon juice, and nutritional yeast, and it's so good. It's like a warm salad. All right, here's my pre-workout meal for the week. I've got some quick oats. I just added water to them, peanut butter, sliced apples. These are Red Delicious apples, and some cinnamon. No sugar in there. This peanut butter is all natural, so just peanuts and salt. And then some mint tea. No sugar, of course. All right, I'm just putting my hair up. But while I do that, another thing that I'm doing is changing up my workout split. So I've been doing the same workout split for months now because I honestly prefer to do legs on a Monday. Typically because I won't skip a Monday, and it's not a busy day at work, so I usually come home earlier or on time, and that's always just worked best for me. But you know, your body can really get used to the same thing if you keep doing it. You know, I don't want to plateau, and I think maybe I'll see a little bit more results if I change things up a bit. So as of lately, to be honest, I used to work out 6 days a week, and now it's really been like 5 to 6. Sometimes it's been 5 though. So Mondays before I was doing legs, quads specifically. Tuesdays, chest and triceps. Wednesdays, back and biceps. Thursdays, glutes and hamstrings, so another leg day. Fridays, shoulders, abs, cardio. And then Saturday or Sunday, sometimes I would do cardio and abs, or sometimes I just would take rest days. But now I think what I'm gonna do is today, Monday, is now going to be back and biceps. Tuesday will probably be hamstrings and glutes, which is going to be very different for me. I prefer not to do hamstrings, glutes, and quads together just because I've always found separating the 2 days works best for me. So I am going to stick with that, just change the day. Wednesday I'll probably do shoulders, abs, cardio. Thursday, quads, and then Friday will be chest and triceps and cardio. Saturday and Sunday are either rest days, or I will do cardio and abs. I don't know. I want to do abs at least 3 times a week. I think I mentioned that earlier this morning, and I want to hit 10,000 steps each day, so that may mean doing more treadmill walking, but I do walk every day at work, so that adds a lot to it. So for example, I have 7,600 steps so far today. It's 5 o'clock, so I am about to go down to the gym. That's gonna, like, just my walk down there takes a lot of steps, and then if I don't hit the 10K, I'll like finish it up on the treadmill. I don't really care. I like walking on the treadmill. So that's another thing, is I want to change out my workout split. There is no like exact way to do this. There are things that you can also implement. So you could also, instead of doing a broad rep range, so maybe you do like a certain weight for 3 sets and you do 10 to 12 reps. I typically do 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps depending on what I'm doing, but I really don't know yet. I'm kind of just feeling this out, to be honest, so I apologize that it's not really clear, but I may increase the weight that I'm using and go down to 3 sets and then do only like 4 to 6 reps. So go really heavy. Not really heavy, but you know. I don't know. I'm thinking of different ways to change it up. So there's no exact way. Especially for women, it can be a little bit different. But if you notice that your body is starting to plateau, you can definitely change up the sets, the reps, the weight, the frequency, the parts that you train, on which day you train them. If you want to do full body versus like a push-pull day, or like a upper body day and a lower body day. There's so much that you could change. Just do your research on it, but also just try it out for yourself. So we're gonna go do back and biceps, and I don't know if I will deadlift today. I deadlifted last week and ended up really sore, so I probably should just do it so I don't get too sore next time. But I will talk to you when I come back. Just came back up from my workout, and as you guys know from my previous video, Elevate Nutrition sent me BCAAs. I was sipping on these, still have some left. Yeah, I reviewed that in my last video, but they also sent me their vanilla milkshake protein. Like I said, I've had their protein before. I've talked about it several times in my videos. Probably the first time was like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't even know. But I've only had their chocolate brownie one, which is one of my favorites. It's very thick though and pretty rich. So if you like chocolate, go with that one. I have not tried this one. I already opened it to save myself from having to do that on camera. But I honestly, drinking BCAAs is like really filling to me. And so I'm only gonna do half a scoop and half the serving. So it says 12 ounces and a full scoop, but we're gonna do 6 ounces and half a scoop because I will be way too stuffed and I just want like my real dinner. But I wanted to try this and make sure I review it on here. So we're doing about half a scoop, which a full scoop has, obviously this is vegan as well. There is no added sugar, no sugar at all. It's pea protein isolate and hemp protein. 110 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, 23 grams of protein, which is pretty good. I'm just putting it with water. Obviously, you could mix it with almond milk or whatever. From my experience, their proteins are pretty thick. So this does not taste like vanilla. I think I might have diluted it too much. Yeah, I think I diluted it too much because it's like clear. I think it's more of like a caramely flavor. It's not bad. I'm really weird with protein. So I've had bad experiences with proteins, and not this brand, but I've had in the past. What did I buy? A year ago, about a year ago, I was like following a program, and I was drinking Now protein. I think the brand, it was like plant-based protein by the brand Now. And the program that I was following, it was like a customized meal plan, customized workout. And they had me putting protein in oatmeal. They had me putting protein in cream of wheat, cream of rice. And I can't. And like, I think that really ruined protein for me. This isn't bad, but no protein anymore tastes amazing to me, to be honest. I really like their chocolate one. That one does taste like chocolate brownie, in my opinion. I cannot say this tastes like vanilla milkshake, but it's pretty good. It's like a caramel. The thing about proteins is it always reminds me of that cream of wheat Now. I do like this brand though, especially because they're vegan and the athletes are vegan, like the creators. And they even have like their certified vegan logo. But I prefer the chocolate brownie one. If you like vanilla, you would like this one. I mean, it tastes like a typical vanilla protein in my opinion. I do really like their BCAAs. Check out my last video for when I talk about that. But I do have a code. They gave me a single-use code, like everybody could use it one time, I guess. Leila, Leila 20 for 20% off on their products. So I will link this vanilla protein down below and also the BCAAs. I have it in coconut lime. Use my coupon code to save you money. I don't get any money for it, just so you know this isn't sponsored or anything. And yeah, try them out. Thank you so much though, Elevate Nutrition, for sending me this as well. I wanted to touch on something that I do in regards to my goals, because I think this may be helpful for a lot of people and maybe motivating or inspiring for you so you can set your own goals. Because for example, I was just listening to an audiobook. I don't even know what it's called. I'll link it down below. Looks like this. And it's the YouTube channel You Are Creators. I have protein powder everywhere. But the guy was talking about like the goals that he wrote down, and he was running through those, and it was like really motivating me. And I've already set my goals for the month, but that really was making me want to like revisit my life goals, or like even my 5-year and 10-year goals. So this right here is in my kitchen. So right now I'm standing to the side of my kitchen right at my front door. And so I see this when I come home. I see this every single day. And it's kind of something that if I'm like in my kitchen cooking something, or like my water is boiling or something, I can come over here and read these things, and I really like it. So first of all, if you are not subscribed to my finance channel already, then please go do so because this is where I talk about this. This says March spending. And so I am doing a no spend year for this year. And I keep track of every day that I do not spend money. Can you guys see this? Let me zoom in. Yeah, so that's what I have here. And then I have these stickers. These literally, I've had these for, I don't know, they came in like a planner or something that I don't really use stickers in my planners. So I just stick them on as I go through the month. And then I keep index cards with my goals written out on them, and I kind of separate everything by category. So I have business, personal development, finances, health and fitness, career, relationships, and contribution. I know to some people this may be really overwhelming, but for me, I thrive off of this and I really like it. And to me, it kind of keeps me on track and keeps me motivated. I will run through my goals real quick if you're interested. If not, I guess just skip ahead. But for business, this means like my online work that I do, my side hustles. I have create and finish both opt-ins. So I am currently working on 2 different opt-ins for my email list, my blog email list specifically. I'm making a discipline crash course because I do have a course that you can pay for that's always linked down below, but I want to make like a funnel, like kind of a crash course or like a little guide for discipline, and then make that lead into a sales funnel for my actual course or for my coaching. A goal freebie. I don't want to expand on this too much because I'm kind of excited about it and I think it's a pretty good idea. And that's going to be another sale funnel thing. I want to order business cards this month, upload 2 videos a week, one on here, one on my finance channel, publish a new blog post every Sunday. Lately, I've just been doing 2 blog posts a month. For the last 2 months, I've been doing that. But I want to get back to blogging like putting a new blog up every Sunday. And then I want to make over $1,000 in ad revenue this month. Personal development, I want to finish 1 book. That's probably going to be The Power of Your Subconscious Mind is what I'm reading right now. But I've already read the book, but I want to read it again. Plus I listen to audiobooks. And then habits, track is what I wrote. So I showed you guys earlier that I have a whole thing of habits in my little notebook that I carry around, and so that's what I'm referring to. Watch YouTube only during cardio, only posting on social media, and so less than 15 minutes of social media consumption daily. Finances, obviously no spend month, spend less than $250 on groceries, post at least 1 thing for sale, put an extra $100 to my emergency savings. This I talk about more on my finance channel. So if you want more on my finances, I like take a deep dive into everything every month on that channel. Health and fitness, no sugar, true intermittent fasting. So I talked about that this morning, but real intermittent fasting again. 60 plus ounces of water, abs 3 times a week, 10,000 steps daily. Did I hit that yet? 9,985. Okay, contribution. I want to volunteer 2 times. This is at the animal shelter. I volunteered once in February, once in January, but want to do it twice in March. I want to donate $50 at least, and then daily good deeds. And so I kind of just want to do more good things throughout the whole month. Relationship, call mom and dad every weekend or see them, whatever, as long as I speak with them. Speaking of, I'm going to call my dad in just a moment. Phone or FaceTime with Sebas daily. Honestly, we don't see each other much. And Sebastian is my boyfriend, for those who are not aware. And so sometimes I don't even talk to him on the phone. And so I do try to be intentional about that because we text all day and stuff. But I do want to prioritize our relationship, of course. Career. Weekly goal setting, so this is at my job. Weekly goal setting and deep learning of characterization of bacteriophage and whole genome sequencing. So that's kind of whatever. So yeah, I keep this on display. I know that was really long, but I like to have this here just to see all the time, and I can kind of remind myself of the goals all the time. So you may write your goals down one time and just easily forget about them. For me, I definitely prefer to constantly write my goals down, or to at least journal about them or set intentions each day around them and put them in a place where I will see them. So I keep them here. I keep them in my notebook. I also wrote a piece of paper with like goals that I want to achieve in case I don't have my notebook out. So yeah, if you have trouble like even remembering your goals, because I know that can happen, then try this. It's cheap, it's kind of fun, simple. Yeah. For dinner, I'm making a wrap using these La Tortilla Factory No sugar added. Very thin. Then I use this hummus. Sun-dried tomato basil hummus from Cedars. It's very good. And I just scoop some on. Spread that around. Chopped up some tomatoes. Then just adding some arugula. Good bed of arugula. Alright, finally, to top it all off, this looks disgusting because it's gross to me, but portobello mushrooms. I roasted these, some olive oil and garlic salt. Not a huge fan of mushrooms. I can tolerate portobello mushrooms because they're a little bit tougher, but my vitamin D levels came back low last time I went to the doctor, so that's why we're incorporating those. Most vegan foods, actually, like no vegan foods, have vitamin D, and yes, I do supplement for vitamin D, but for whatever reason my vitamin levels are low again for vitamin D. So that's the wrap. Okay, that's that. And then I made some sweet potato fries as well. Just eat these as they are, no ketchup or anything. And this is dinner. Very nice. I'm finishing my eating for the day with half of a pink grapefruit. Oh, it smells so good. I think citrus fruits are like really in season right now. And this is like, I don't know how to explain it. It's so soft. What I like about grapefruit is it's one of the lowest sugar content fruits, I believe. At least it's like a low glycemic fruit. And to me, it tastes very sweet. I know it's bitter to a lot of people, but I think it's like really good. So this is the last thing I'll be eating, and it's actually only 7:20. So I broke my fast today at 12:30, and then I'm stopping by 7:30, so pretty good. But if you guys end up taking on a healthy challenge, please tag me on Instagram. That's where you'll find me most often, or I'm not on Instagram as much. But tag me on there, I will get notified, or comment down below if you're gonna be doing something. I think March is a good time for it. I always get really inspired in March, and I love like spring coming up. There's like daylight savings time. Unfortunately, it's still gonna be raining a lot here, but hopefully we'll get warmer at least and some more sunshine. But I'm excited for this month. Make it a good one. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Keep positive thoughts and create positive thoughts by completing positive actions and taking care of yourself. So with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. Like I said, comment down below what you are going to challenge yourself to do this month or for the next 30 days or something. Don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe if you have not already, and I will talk to you soon.